Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom.
Hello,
Hi!
everyone!
Welcome. Now we're going to review one of our other rations today, and you can tell from our background, this is going to be, go ahead and show us, Lisa, what we got today.
We are going to be trying XXX root beer.
Right. Now, before you think there's anything wrong with XXX root beer, or that's a family restaurant behind us, the XXX just stands for 1X basically stood for good, 2X standard for great, 3X's was the best of the best of the best. So this XXX root beer has been around for quite a long while, and it's supposed to be extremely good root beer. So we're going to head and break this open. Lisa, you want to do the honors on screen?
Sure.
Now, what you're seeing behind us is a family house, XXX Family Restaurant, which is in Lafayette, Indiana, and we did go there.
It's too hard to do it up in the air.
She did do it off screen, of course.
It's too hard. You want to do it?
Yeah, I do. All right, so I'm going to pour this. Now, we'll be going through a few pictures here. We took a trip back in July 30th, Saturday of 2016, to this restaurant you see behind us. This is just a stock photo, but the rest of the photos are photos that we're either in or we took. So here's mine.
This root beer is not from the 2016 visit, though.
We actually bought this
not
from
that old.
the local town here at, where we get it from? Junior's Smokehouse?
No, we got that from Rocket Fizz in Houston.
Oh, Rocket Fizz. Okay, yeah. So what's the expiration date? It says since 1895, so yeah, it's very
I
old.
don't think it has one. I looked earlier. I don't
They
think
don't
it
have
has one.
Here's a close-up of what it looks like. Oh, look at the invisible glass. There.
On screen for Paul.
Hooray! Here we go. Oh, it smells really good.
Smooth.
Oh, that is a delicious taste of root beer. It's a little sweet and a little strong. It's kind of combined. It's got a perfect mix of strong and sweet. I'm trying to think though. Is it the best of the best of the best? This is really good root beer. Would I be disappointed compared to other root beers? I don't know. I don't think so. This is good stuff. I'm trying to feel if negative flavors in it. It's trying to come through, but the good stuff's overpowering it. It's good. It tastes very good to me. What do you think?
Very good. It's my favorite root beer.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up. Wrong way. I always do it
Thumbs
every
way
time.
up.
Way up.
It's good.
Yeah, it's worth trying to find. I know it's not easy to find. There aren't a lot of places that carry it. There are some places.
There
that
are
I found out
some.
here
You
in
can
Texas.
find some at various places. Some would be unusual. It might be a gas station. It might be
Yeah.
a tractor supply type store that sells soda.
I know in Illinois we found it at Farm and Fleet,
Right.
and out here we found it
We
at
did find it at
Rocket Fizz in
and
Houston
Junior's.
and Junior Smokehouse in
El
Wharton.
Wharton. And,
El Campo, Wharton, in between. It's right there.
all right. So let's take a look at. Let's go a little closer look at this restaurant here that we're in front of, and its virtual background behind us. In this first picture here, you're going to see. Now, this is Lisa and I. I'm not on her head or shoulders or anything. I'm just standing on a ledge behind her. I'm pointing up at the sign. This is when we went, and I still have that shirt. I just changed out of it, put this Jaw shirt on. But what you can see is, let me move this picture over a little bit so I can see myself. Right behind us, kind of in between me and the sign, there is a motorcycle. There's a man with a motorcycle, and there's a cop. There was, when we were in the restaurant, there was a really big commotion going on. There was
The whole time we were in there.
Yeah, and it was a lot. Was there a lot of cops, or there was something happening out
No.
there? I don't know.
There weren't a lot of cops, but there were people standing around, and we didn't know what was going on. It had something to do with that motorcycle and the guy that was on
Yeah,
it.
and there's a cop there doing something with him. I don't know what it was, but he did. So if you if you happen to have been in the area, it's July 30th, 2016 when this happened. And this is probably, I don't know, afternoon? What? Don't know what time. But
Did you tell them?
this
where
is
the
on a hill,
restaurant
isn't
was?
it?
Did you
This
tell
is in
them?
Lafayette, Indiana. Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah, we decided to take a trip because we had seen it on diners, drive-ins, and dives,
Well, she had. I didn't see
and
it.
it sounded like a place we wanted to go try. So we took a little road trip on a weekend and went there, and it did not disappoint.
I tried to watch that Diners, Drives, and Dives a couple times, but I was expecting to see drive-ins, like drive-in movie theaters, but they didn't have any. And I realized, oh, that's not the kind of drive-in they're talking about. Actually, speaking of that, this is a little closer because this did have like a little drive-in section where you could put your car into. And I think, do they have people bring out the stuff to the cars?
Car hops.
Car
That's
hops,
what they
yeah.
mean by drive-ins.
So yeah, this was a drive. Yeah, I thought it was a movie theater, so I was disappointed in the show. It was not realizing what it was all about. Yeah, but that's on a hill, isn't it? It seemed to be a very
Yes.
hilly area.
It was a
Where we're
very
at.
hilly area, and there were a lot of windy roads. I was calling them wibbly wobbly roads.
So here we are
It was weird.
on the outside of the restaurant. Let's go to another picture. So we'll take a break from that picture, and we'll go to. Let's take a look at the next one, which is going to be. This is a picture. This is a picture of Lisa and I drinking the actual XXX root beer
In a
At-
frosty mug.
in a frosty mug at the actual XXX restaurant,
Yes.
family restaurant.
And it was
So,
delicious.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, it's good. This is the same stuff as that. It's just
Yeah.
that was that in a fountain
Yeah.
there?
Mhm.
That was in a fountain. So you got the extra ingredient. If you like some fountain drinks better than bottled or canned drinks, it brought it up a notch. I thought so. As good as it is, I thought it was even better there. But they're known for their root beer, which has been around since 1895, if you can see it on there, and they also serve food, of course. So let's see another picture here. Now in this next picture, this is a picture of,
The cheeseburger and fries that we ordered.
and we split our meals. We decided to just go in and we decided let's just split everything. We weren't sure what the food was going to be like. We thought let's just, and instead of her getting something, me get something else. We get one thing and we'll just split it. So that's what we did here. So we cut the cheeseburger in half, and I think we divvied up the fries. I don't recall.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like, and there's the root beer frost in a frosty mug next to you. You got to see the frost on the mug a little bit. It's starting to what's the word when
Defrost.
defrost? Yeah, with that. So in our next photo from our visit there to the Lafayette, Indiana XXX Root Beer Family Restaurant, this is me. I'm eating the cheeseburger. I took a bite out of it already, and I'm happy.
Give your review of it, how good it was.
And honestly, I don't quite remember. I don't remember it being bad. I think it was good. I think it was pretty good, but I can't remember anything negative about this situation at all. I just remember being very happy to be there. And if you can see at the window outside of me, there's like a car hop part. You see the menu
No,
is
that's
on the wall, on
that's
the window.
the street view. The car hop was on the other side.
Oh, it's on the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm wrong again. But of course, they use rolled gold and French's mustard.
Red,
Oh, look, I got-
red gold.
Is it red gold? Oh, yeah, the rolled gold's pretzels. That's right. They don't serve pretzel hamburgers there, do they?
Oh my goodness.
Their menu was small. You can kind of see part of it, I think, on that orange thing next to me.
That was not the only small thing there.
The whole restaurant
Shall I?
itself. We'll wait till you get to your picture.
Okay.
I got a glass of water, though. I like to get water with my soda so that we had the extra. So we'll go to the next picture, which is the one Lisa's wanting to talk about here. And in this next picture, go ahead, Lisa.
So this next one is a better shot of the diner and how tiny it was. And that's me eating my half of the cheeseburger, which was very good. It was like old-time diner type cheeseburger, like, cooked on the grill. So it was very good food, good root beer.
Oh, look, they've got all the silverware right down from where you were sitting on top of the silverware.
Yeah.
It's the forks and all that, and the
So
little mugs.
basically that diner wraps around the whole inside of the building. And there's like just enough space to walk in between. And that's it. And on the other side of the fountain there, where they're making the food,
Yeah, you can see the arm of one of the preparers there.
that's
But
the
straws.
front door. Like, there is no more room in there besides that.
It's small, but it's a cool little. It's kind of got like almost like a '50s vibe in it.
Yeah.
And it's just a neat. It's like a diner. You feel like it's a diner. It's like a combination between a '50s diner and like one of those hot dog stands you could drive up. Like A&W used to be years ago.
Yes.
It's a combo of the two of them, and it comes together in a perfect marriage of XXX.
And it also had one of the smallest bathrooms, the smallest bathroom I have ever been in. And you could barely turn around in it. It had a toilet, a sink, literally just enough to fit that in there.
Does that mean this stuff doesn't make you have to go pee?
And so it was very, very small. And to this day, it was still the smallest bathroom I've ever been in.
Now, there's a guy sitting behind Lisa. We don't know who he was. He was just another person there. Look at all those cups stacked up behind you. That's the whole,
That's the whole
section.
area where they made the food. That's it right there. And it was tiny. I don't even know how they worked. They were like on top of each other in there.
And we have one more photo of our little adventure back 3.5 years ago.
Yes.
And this is Lisa looking very rockabilly.
This was our dessert that we got, and it's root beer cake.
It's XXX root beer cake.
We got the a la mode version with ice cream, which is part of the reason why we split a meal, because we knew we were going to get the dessert. And it was very good, just like everything else that was there.
Again, you can see the workers.
Yeah.
Now, that's a mirror, isn't it?
No.
No? Oh, that's actually 3 humans?
Well,
There's another one behind you here.
I don't think it's a mirror. I think it's just a metal.
So there's actually this person, this person, this person, this person. There are 4 people, or is the mirror or is the metal reflecting?
Does it matter?
It's just saying it's small in there.
Yes, very small.
But yeah, that's the food section back there. And Lisa is definitely enjoying that.
You would have a hard time social distancing in there.
I can almost remember the taste of that root beer cake. And it does seem like it was good. Yeah. I don't remember it being extremely, ultimately fantastic, best cake ever, but...
Well, if you've had
but this stuff is pretty good root beer. I'd put that in that category.
If you've had 7-Up,
but yeah, it's closer to this.
Coke,
it's definitely good.
Coke cake, it's similar to that, but it was good because it was root beer. So root beer's a little bit sweeter.
And it's this root beer, which is really good.
A little bit more flavor. So.
And this I would put at the high top. This is good root beer. So if you haven't had this, if you like root beer, if you could find this, give this stuff a shot. You might not be able to find it because it's not that easy to find, but it's out there. I don't know. You can order it on the internet.
I think you can order it online. Yeah, they still make it in Lafayette, Indiana. So.
Or somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Lafayette, Indiana. It says it right on the bottle.
It's gluten free. Wow. There's no gluten in this. What do they make root beer from anyway? What's the root of a root beer?
It's high fructose corn syrup.
How is high fructose corn syrup a root?
Read the ingredients. The ingredients are carbonated water, pure cane sugar, caramel color,
sugar.
Natural and artificial flavors.
Cane has
That's where the
root.
root beer is at.
Cane has a root. Sodium what?
Sodium benzoate, citric acid. That's it.
So pure cane sugar. Okay. But anyway, they do a good... As a matter of fact, I'll take a little more if you don't mind. Okay, that's good. Get it. I think some of the other root beer has a little more of the head that pops up on it, but this stuff is really good. If you don't like root beer, I don't know. Maybe you'd still like this. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is good stuff. All right, I'll close out your picture here. So there we have it. That's our review of our XXX root beer. And that's our little adventure we took a few years ago.
And walk through memory lane.
From the little family restaurant. Which, would we go back to that restaurant?
Yeah.
I would say yes, we would go back. It was, yeah, I wouldn't skip it. I do kind of remember, boy, it's been so long. It was a little pricey compared to other diners like that. But it's kind of an experience. Wasn't it? It was a little higher. I mean, it wasn't outrageously expensive, but compared to a McDonald's dollar venue, you're not gonna make
Well, no, but
it's not that cheap.
It was real food. You could tell it wasn't processed like some of the other places.
You heard it straight from Lisa. McDonald's hamburgers are not real food if they're on the dollar menu. But yeah, the XXX root beers worth a try. The family restaurant. That one's in Lafayette, Indiana, that we went to. There may be others.
Unless you're really claustrophobic.
What's funny was this stuff started in Galveston, didn't it? They started making this stuff somewhere near
I
Galveston.
think so,
and-
yeah. Which is strange because now we're here.
Yeah, we're
Near
only a
Galveston.
couple hours away, if that, from there right now. So okay, so that's our review of this stuff.
Yes. Very good. Worth a shot.
So
Try
thumbs
and
up
find
for
it.
the soda,
Thumbs up.
and for the restaurant,
Thumbs
thumbs
up.
up. Check them out both if you're able to. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom.